What's up, people? Happy Wednesday. Hopefully, you're having a great day. Um, I like this episode today. It was pretty good for what it was. Sonny and Julian. That whole exchange to me was funny. I get where Sonny's coming from. Once you're in the business, you're in the business. There's only really two ways out of the business. Either you die or you snitch. I feel like the writers made it too easy for Julian to walk away. Because in real life, some mobsters do walk away and live a normal life. Some of them do. But it's not always that easy because you made enemies over the years. But I always felt like Julian wasn't made to be a mob boss. I feel like the only reason he was in the mob was because that's what his father, Victor, expected out of him. Um, but he wasn't cut out for it. Even when he came back to the show in 2013, he was just a figurehead. He wasn't even really running the Jerome organization. Luke was, not him. He was just a figurehead. You know, even back in the day, he was a figurehead because he was under his father, who was really running the organization. So Julian was never really cut out for it. But what pisses me off right now about Sonny is he keeps saying Julian's gonna pay for killing Duke, but he talks as if Duke was a saint. First of all, when Sonny kills people or he orders someone's death, that's just business for him. So when Duke died, that was just business for Julian. Business is business. And Sonny wasn't even, first of all, Duke and Julian hated each other for well over 20 fucking years. They had beef long before Sonny even came to Port Charles. So that was a beef that was going to culminate in someone's demise. And sadly, it was Duke's. But that's the life Duke chose. He knew what he was doing when he took over Sonny's organization when Sonny was in prison. He knew what he was doing. And that's the price of business. Because that's exactly what it is. Just business. Sean going to jail. Just business. It's the price you pay for that lifestyle. So Sonny can make all the threats he wants, but that's business. Julian is, I think, a piece of Sonny is jealous of Julian because Julian walked away from the business. Julian's living a normal fucking life, a safe life for now. Sonny, on the other hand, you're stuck in this business that you claim you can't get out of. So you're a hater, is what you are. But keep on hating. Um, Ava was a bitch, as usual, to Carly. Um, Not letting her and Sonny have Avery for the weekend. But I get where Ava was coming from, though. If the roles were reversed, would Sonny and Carly have let her have extended time with Avery? Because I remember when Ava was going to prison when they did have custody of Avery. When Sonny and Carly did have custody of Avery, they told Ava she would never see Avery again. They held it over her head every day that she was never going to see her daughter. So now that the roles are reversed and Ava has the upper hand, now they want to beg and plead. I feel like all of this is bullshit because, like I said, the only person in this whole thing that's suffering is that little girl. And it sucks that she's basically being a pawn in their game. Um, Paul and Ava are gonna go to hell with gasoline draws on. I'm just saying. Sooner or later, they're gonna get figured out, and sooner or later, somebody's gonna either go to prison or somebody's gonna get a bullet. The way the PCPD is run, I will take the bullet for 500 because I have a feeling somebody's gonna die, either Paul or Ava or maybe both. I know Sonny ain't going nowhere, but one of them, you're just doomed. Um, but that was a nice tip that Paul gave Kiki. Pretty nice tip. I would have pocketed that shit too. Um, so anyway, I like that girl Darby. I like her. She cute. I just wish the writers would, if you're gonna have her in the show, at least give her some layer. Like I want to know her background. I'm interested in her. For the moment, I'm interested because if she's gonna be on my TV screen, I want to know this bitch. Like I want to know who are you? Like who's your mama? Who's your daddy? Who's your uncle? Like what family are you connected to? You know what I mean? I want to know stuff like that. Like who is she? Don't just put her on the show and then not really delve into her background because we don't really know shit about her. All we know is that she's a school friend of Molly and TJ. That's all we know. I don't know anything more about her. Or was it Christina? She's school friends with somebody. I think it was, I don't know. But anyway, I don't remember. But anyway, they need to do something with her background. I think her and Morgan could be a good couple, but I think she just likes sex a lot. That's all I see between them. Basically, is some type of sexual chemistry. Kiki, I think he has more in depth with. You know what I mean? Like him and Kiki actually talk. You know what I mean? It's not sex. It's conversation. You know what I mean? Him and Darby, that's just straight up lust. For from what I see, she came to the coffee house. She came to the coffee warehouse just to jump his bones. Not no conversation, just to get down with the get down. What was funny was Morgan told Max that the job at the coffee warehouse wasn't the job he wanted, but the job he got. Bitch, be happy you got a job. Because first of all, you come from a privileged family. You can't keep living off of Carly and Sonny. I mean, Sonny had to work hard to get to where he is today, build up his organization, make a lot of money. Carly worked hard too to get her money. I mean, it's not easy marrying and divorcing all those men. I mean, let's be real. Carly got all that money and her hotel because of the men she married. When she married AJ, she walked away with a divorce settlement. When she married Sonny all those times and divorced him, she walked away with nice settlements. When she divorced Lorenzo Alcazar in 2005, she walked away with 30% of ELQ. So the bitch got money. When she was married to Jax, he took care of her. He provided for her, built her this big ass mansion. When they divorced, she kept her, he's the reason she got the hotel, the Metro Court. And they own another hotel called the, what was it? The Maison Blanc, whatever that hotel is. I think it's in Toronto or Ontario. Um, it was something, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, even when they divorced, I'm pretty sure they didn't say it, but I'm pretty sure that Jax hit her off for some money because when they got married in 2007, they didn't have a prenup, so I'm pretty sure she was entitled to some money. So yeah, I mean, shit, tricking ain't easy. I'm just saying. Um, and that bitch definitely pulled some tricks to get that money. But anyway, Morgan, he has to work hard, work from the bottom up. And I'm glad that he is. You know what I mean? You can't just start off as a CEO without actually knowing how to be a CEO. And of course, him and Darby was about to have sex, but Morgan stopped it. And that's when, Sonny and Max came in and Darby was leaving. She greeted him and Carly. And Carly was wondering who that bitch was. Because she was like, did Max really just let somebody walk in the warehouse from the street? Um, So Morgan had another interesting conversation with his mother. Because of course Carly flew off the handle saying Morgan was being impulsive. Carly needs to back off a bit. You know what I mean? It's like every time she see Morgan, she wants to argue with him about how impulsive he is. Carly, relax. Seriously, take a chill pill. Um, and Sonny, of course, was the voice of reason, telling Carly that she just need to give it one day at a time and relax. So Carly was telling Sonny about the whole Ava situation. And Carly, Sonny was telling Carly, be patient. They're gonna get what they want. She just got to be patient. So Carly had to go back to the hotel to deal with some bullshit. And Sonny got up out of his wheelchair, and that's when Carly walked in and was shocked to see him on his feet. I mean, it's a progress, but I'm pretty sure Sonny's gonna be full health, wearing his designer suits again. And when he does get back on his feet, poor Charles better watch out. Is it wrong of me? I know I'm probably gonna go to hell for saying this, but is it wrong that I want Sonny to stay in that wheelchair? Is it wrong for me to say that? The reason I want him to stay in that wheelchair is because ever since he got shot and he was in that wheelchair, he's been having so much common sense lately. He's been one of the few characters on the show that actually makes sense when he gives advice. And he's actually gotten smarter since sitting in that chair. And I'm just afraid that once he get his mobility back, he's gonna go back to being an arrogant dumbass, not seeing shit that's right in front of his face. I'm just saying. You know how Sonny is. But anyway, Kiki needs to make up her mind. Is she gonna be nice to her mother, or is she gonna be nasty to her mother? It seemed like the only time she's nice to Ava is when she wants her to do something, like giving Sonny and Carly more time with Avery. That's the only time she's nice to her. Like, but when Ava walks up and say hi to her, she gives her straight attitude. It's like, bitch, make up your mind. What you want to do? Be nice or nasty? But I did like the scene with her and Julian talking and him inviting her to the wedding. I think it's nice. And of course, Julian was talking to Ava and stuff like that. I like the fact that they have their little brother sister bond, even though Ava's still a bitch. But you know, um, I loved the Robert and Anna scenes. It's fun to see Robert and Anna investigating again, kicking ass, kicking down doors. It's fun to see that again because it's been a long time since I've seen that. Um, Carlos and Sabrina. Sabrina's starting to get on my nerves. It's like the only reason she went on a run with Carlos is because Michael dumped her ass and wouldn't take her back. And now that they went on a run, she bitching and complaining. Sabrina, really? Really? Sabrina's just dumb. She's starting to get on my nerves. Um, so they were supposed to go to a doctor's appointment, but they actually Carlos seen Robert and Anna, so he died. So he hauled ass out of the doctor's appointment and canceled it. And now he want to go back on a run. He wants to leave and go back into Canada, go into Canada like they planned, but they can't leave because now Sabrina went into labor. Go figure. I hope Robert and Anna just shut this whole shit down. But I'm kind of nervous though, because if she captures Carlos, what's to stop him from telling the authorities that she shot him if he got the proof? Um, but anyway, I like this episode. It's pretty nice. See all you tomorrow. Have a great day. See you later.